So what's up, amazing traders of the world? You guys are welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you are meeting me for the first time, or in case you are coming across my video for the first time, my name is Ezekiel Wachiku and this is Chart King. So guys, if you are interested in becoming profitable trader in the year 2025, then this video is for you, because I'm going to be showing you everything you need to become a profitable trader. So guys, you want to make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. Number one thing you need to do is you need to have a trading plan. Right now, as a newbie trader, probably you've been hearing about trading for a very long time, and then you have finally made up your mind to become a trader. The goal is actually to make profit from the market. Now, if you're really interested in making profit from the market, you need to have a trading plan. What are trading plans? Now, trading plan has to do with the things, the conferences you have to see. If you are using Fibonacci, if you are using trend line, if you are using psychological level, whatever conference you need to see, or if you are using chart pattern. Now, you need to have all those things documented in your trading plan. Trading plan will tell you when to enter, when to exit, what to do in different market conditions. So basically, what trading plan simply means is your plan on when you want to trade. What you need to see to execute your trade. Okay, now you need to have this documented. If you want to be a profitable trader, you can't do without having a trading plan. Now, number two thing you need to have is a risk management plan. Okay, now it's very important that you have a risk management plan. What eventually differentiates you from trading or gambling is your risk management plan. If you have a risk management plan, then you are trading. If you don't, you are just gambling, right? So it's important to have a risk management plan. Now, what is your risk management plan? Your risk management plan has to do with how much you are willing to risk per account size. If you are trading $5,000 account, how much are you willing to risk? If you are trading a $1,000 account, how much are you willing to risk per trade? And if you are trading a $200 account, how much are you willing to risk? And once you've made that arrival, you have this in your mind that this is so amount you're willing to risk. You don't change it, even though you're in profit or you are losses. For example, if you are risking like $20 per trade and you have $200 account, once you start losing, and probably you've lost twice or three times, and you now have $140, you don't reduce your risk to $10 because your balance is now $140. No, you have to maintain that $20 risk per each trade. Because eventually, once you become a profit, you discover that you recover. For example, if for example you risk $20 in a $200 account, and then you risk twice, that means you have lost $40, and you lost thrice, you lost $60, right? Now you have $140, okay? And if you go ahead and continue risking that same, and let's say when you have $140 now, you now make a profit of 1:3. Okay, you discover that you have recovered all your accounts and are now at break even. But if you have reduced your risk, you discover that your 1:3, you are still at loss. So that's why it's very important to always have a risk management plan, and then you stick to that risk management plan. So it's very key you have a risk management plan for your trading. The number three thing you need to do is to control your emotions. That is important in this industry, that you control your emotions. You avoid FOMO, you avoid FOMO, you avoid FOM, that fear of losing money. You need to avoid fear of losing money. You need to avoid fear of missing out. You need to avoid every form of fear of missing out, every form of fear, even happiness, right? Don't be excited to take trade. Any trade that you discover that you're too excited about, don't even take it, right? Because excitement, any form of emotions, eventually leads to not becoming a profitable trader. I'm telling you this from experience because I understand how these things work. So you need to keep every form of emotions away from the market. Right? Once you come to the market, you behave like a robot. You only take what the market is giving or what your trading plan says you should do. Right? So it's important that you control all kind of emotions, right? If you want to excel in this. The number four thing you need to do, which is very, very, very important, is master technical analysis. Yes, I know that some of you will say, how am I talking about just technical analysis? What about fundamental analysis? Yes, there are three major kind of traders, or three major approach to the market. There is the fundamentals, right? The fundamentals, talking about the news, event, and all of that affects the market. There is the technicals, and then there is the sentiment, right? Nobody talks about sentimental traders, right? The key thing I want you guys to take away from this part is the technicals and then the fundamentals. Now, if you are a day trader, you probably need to pay attention to your fundamentals, because eventually it's going to mess up your trade, right? And if you are looking to become a swing profitable trader, then you should pay more attention to your technicals. As a matter of fact, if you're a technical trader, you could trade both as a day or swing trader. You need to master technicals. It's more important than fundamentals. I know a lot of people want to argue that fundamentals. So let me just explain to you the relationship. Let me break it down, right? As a beginner trader, someone who is new into the market, let me break it down for you to understand. A fundamental trader, right, and technical trader, the relationship between these two is like, for example, if you own a car, right, and then you intend to drive that car from point A to point C, or point A to point B, for example, right? Now, that is your intention. You intend to drive that car from point A to point B. Now, for you to get from point A to point B, you need to burn some fuel, you need to burn some form of energy, right? And then you need the engine part that executes that action, that burns the fuel, that all those engine parts that come together and translates it to the tires. The tires eventually carry the weight of the car, and it takes you from that point A to point B. Now, the intention is the fundamentals, and then the engine part that eventually translates you from that point A to that eventually translates your intentions to the tires that eventually carry the car from point A to point B. That is your technicals, right? So guys, before any fundamentals take place in the market, it has to display via technicals. Now, these are the relationship between these two. Fundamentals cannot do without technicals, but your technicals can actually do without your fundamentals. For example, I've taken trade without even looking at the news, and the trade ended up being profitable. Even when the eventually news drops, right? The trade have already, like, because of the market structure, it has already shown me the possibility of the movement of any news that's going to drop. So you should be aiming to have that kind of mastery of the market, that whatever news eventually drop, you have nothing to worry about, okay? Because you are very sound in your technicals. For example, if you're a mechanic that understands how car moves, that understands how engine works, understand how tire moves, if you watch the tire and watch the direction the tire is headed, you can easily tell where the car is going. You don't need to understand the intention of the driver. I don't know if you understand me. If you look at the car movement, you can say, okay, this guy is moving from this point to this point. You can easily tell that, and with that, you can make profit from the market. So guys, technical analysis is key. You must master technical analysis. You must understand what it is to know technical analysis, right? Now, the number 5 thing you need to do is you need to learn from your losses. Okay, whenever you enter a trade and it is a loss, you need to learn from it. You need to understand why you lose that trade. You need to know how to prevent it from happening next time, and then you need to document it. That brings us to taking journals. Okay, you need to tell, this is why I lose this trade. So learn from your losses. The number 6 thing, which is actually one of the biggest part of trading, because your technicals, your skills and everything is just 20%, right? Psychology is almost 80% of trading, right? So you need to master your psychology, guys. It's very important that you master your psychology. You need to understand yourself, understand how you behave, because the market is actually rigged to play with your mind, because it is a game of the mind. It's a game of it's a game of intelligence, right? It's a game of intelligence. These guys always want to play with you. That is why you enter a trade, they'll first go to your stop, as if they're going to your stop loss before shooting to your profit. If you don't have a very strong psychology, you would have taken out, you would close your trade, right? As when I was beginning, there's this thing I used to do, right? I used to tell myself that instead of me to lose, there's this saying that instead of me to allow the full cow to run, we call the tail. That's what I used to tell myself whenever I see some trade going to my stop loss. I will not be allowed to hit my stop loss. I will just close the trade. Probably I will lose some money, okay? But what eventually happened is that I will blow that account, because that loss will affect me. The moment the market later turned back and went straight to my TP level, it will affect me, and I will not trying to see if I can jump in and then make the money that I lost, and then before you know it, you messed up the whole thing and your account is gone. Now, this affected me. I'm telling you this because I know it from experience. So you need to master your psychology, because eventually that's what is going to mess you up. So guys, as a newbie trader, if you're able to master your psychology, right, have a trading plan, have a risk management in place, control your emotions, have a very good technical analysis, learn from your losses, I think you are good to go. There's nothing stopping you from becoming a profitable trader, right? But I also need you to understand that you need to have patience, guys. You need to look at the market as a long-term something. It's something you want to do for the rest of your life. You don't make it look as if that you want to make money this month, you want to make money this year, this year. For example, I can tell you categorically that I'm a profitable trader, but I'm not yet a millionaire trader. That is because I'm looking at the market at a long term. I already know what to do. I'm already doing what I need to do. I'm already seeing results. I can confidently tell you that if you come back to me 2-3 years from now, I'll be a millionaire trader. Even not in dollars, but I'm certain we'll be a millionaire trader, or even in naira. Right? I'm certain of that. Why am I certain? Because I have seen how the market works. I have a strategy that works. I've been able to extract money from the market. Right now, with all this confidence, and I've documented my losses, I've seen what works and what doesn't work. I know what to do to be consistently profitable, but I'm not rushing it. I'm not trying to become millionaire overnight. I'm not trying to take loans unnecessarily. I'm not trying to sell out things I'm not supposed to sell. You understand? I'm trying to take it one step at a time, because I understand that I'm tend to do this the rest of my life. So why am I rushing, like as if I don't make it this year, I'm going to die? It doesn't work like that. That's why most of you get burnt easily, and then you lose out of trading, you stop trading, you just focus on other things because you burnt your fingers when you are trying to make money overnight. You need to take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Okay? Do not be in a hurry to make money. Definitely the money will come, but first of all, you need to do your homework. Now, how you do your homework is what I'm teaching you right here. Go through the video again and again. Put those things I'm just showing you now in place, and I guarantee you that before 2025 will run out, you will have been a profitable trader. So guys, thank you guys for sticking me to the end of this video. I hope you've learned one or two from this video. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Until next time, do take care of yourself.